Outright, everyone buckle up, because today we're diving into a story that's as messy as it is intense. A family feud over property, legal battles, and shady maneuvers that'll make your head spin. We're talking about titles being challenged, court hearings full of tension, and people playing games with ownership like it's nothing. And trust me, this isn't just about paperwork. There's pride, strategy, and plenty of drama at stake, and you're going to see exactly how it unfolds. I'll break it all down, show you every twist, and let you decide who's in the right and who's just trying to get away with it. So grab a seat, stay sharp, and let's jump right into it.
And Miss Logston, if you could go ahead and take yourself off mute. Miss Rodriguez, take yourself off mute. All right. Sorry about that, ladies. I did have one going right before you guys. So we are here on this file, 2401690SC. It's Rodriguez versus Logston. We're here as a small claims case. What I mean by a small claims case is this. We're here trying to do this without any attorneys. Parties are here today without attorneys. We're also not asking for this to be decided by a jury trial, but for this to be decided right here now in front of me. So if the parties are ready and willing to proceed without attorneys and with me as the decider of the outcome, then the first thing I would do if we're ready to proceed is swear you both in. What I mean by that is to raise your right hands. Ms. Rodriguez, I cannot see you, but I'd ask you to raise your right hand the same way that Ms. Logston is going to raise. Oh, there you go. Swear or affirm any testimony you give here today would be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I do think, as far as what I can tell looking from the affidavit and claim here, that essentially what we're talking about, I think we touched base on this. Oh no, this is back to a motorcycle. So this is a motorcycle that parties agree, right, belongs to Miss Rodriguez. Miss Logston, you do not think the motorcycle belongs to you, correct?
No, it don't. It don't belong to
All
her because they went to court and my son has paid for it.
Yes,
They go
but the
tomorrow.
issue is the title of the bike is in your name, Miss Logston, and not Miss Rodriguez's.
She
Well,
wanted it in my name.
I know, I understand that. Miss Rodriguez, what is it?
I asked for it. Yes, sir. So we went to court back. I got it recorded. I recorded everything just like this is being recorded. I recorded you last week too, telling her she admitted it. That is my bike.
So here's the thing. You've already gone on record admitting, whether intentionally or not, to committing Social Security or insurance fraud, leaving behind a trail of evidence that paints a very clear picture of wrongdoing. And yet somehow, despite the weight of that admission, she's stepping back into this hearing like nothing happened, preparing to attempt the exact same scheme once more, acting as if the court, the law, or even common sense won't notice the repetition. As if history is just a vague memory she can rewrite on her own terms. And the irony is thick, because every move she makes is now being watched with scrutiny. Every word she utters can and will be dissected, and the audience can't help but sit in disbelief as the pattern unfolds again right before our eyes, showing not only a blatant disregard for legal boundaries, but also a kind of audacity that is almost shocking to witness in real time.
We went to court with Scotchless. I took it to pre-trial. It's not about the collateral stuff. I borrowed my brother money.
Okay.
I
Ms.
borrowed
Rodriguez?
$5,300. Yes, sir.
Ms. Rodriguez, this is not about that lawsuit, all right? I understand what happened in that lawsuit. What this lawsuit is about, I'm trying to clarify, is this is your motorcycle, but the title is in your mother's name. All right.
Yes, for Social Security purposes, I asked her, and I asked her to sign off it, but she won't.
Ms.
She's saying
Rodriguez,
my brother.
please stop talking. All right. So it's your motorcycle, and you were able to go get the motorcycle, correct, Ms. Logston? You're not preventing her from taking the motorcycle. All right. Then there is no damages here. There is no out-of-pocket expense that I could possibly pursue in small claims. It's your bike. She's not preventing you from having or using your bike.
Okay, thank you. She sign off of it, please, and give me the title then, sir. Because she's trying to get me in trouble. But it is my bike, and I can ride.
Are you guys also in landlord-tenant court?
Yeah. I don't know
Ms.
why
Logston,
for, but
are
yeah.
you in landlord-tenant court where you're trying to evict Miss Rodriguez?
Yes.
All right. Now, in landlord-tenant court, part of that eviction process is what happens to Miss Rodriguez's possessions. If you were to bring this up in front of the district court judge in landlord-tenant court, a district court judge can make Miss Logston do what's called specific performance, i.e. sign the title over to her. I can't make her do that. I can award you a money damages for out-of-pocket expenses, but you do not have any out-of-pocket damages here. We're all in agreement it's your motorcycle. You're able to take it, use it, ride it around. What you need is a very specific thing. You need her to sign the title back over to you. But that is specific performance. Yep. You would need to be in general civil or in landlord-tenant to have a district court judge order her to do that. I can't order her to do that. Does that make sense to both of you? Okay. So what I'm saying is there is a solution to your current problem. One solution is Miss Logston, you could just sign it over and you would be done with these lawsuits. Or two, you could bring it up as part of your landlord-tenant case as a possession of Miss Rodriguez's, the tenant, but Miss Logston still has some sort of control over it, i.e. the title. And you could resolve that in front of your landlord-tenant court, or Miss Logston, you could resolve this by signing that title over to her. But we can't proceed with it as a small claims case. It's not the appropriate venue. I just want to make sure that what I just explained makes sense to everybody, right?
Yeah, but they got to go to court tomorrow over it. The payments and
it's not over the motorcycle.
See, I can't even.
It's not over the motorcycle. It's money. It's what he owes me. It's not over a motorcycle, though, Janie.
And that is between Miss Rodriguez and her brother. That's not what she needs from you. What she needs from you is something different. All right? But I am going to go ahead and release parties. We don't need to be here for small claims on this particular matter. That doesn't mean the matter is resolved. It just means, as I'm trying to explain to you guys, there are other more appropriate avenues for you guys to resolve this, right?
Yeah, there is.
All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and release you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
They're going to release us. And she said, thank you, sir. I'm not signing that title.
I'll be completely honest with you. There's no way I'd sign that title over either, not under any circumstances. If it were me, I'd make her meet me at the tax office and put that property in her name right there, and then no excuses, no delays, no attempts to wiggle out of it, because when you're dealing with people who play games with ownership and legal paperwork, you have to be firm, direct, and unrelenting. That's just how I see it. But the story doesn't end here, and that's what makes this situation so compelling. This family feud is far from over, and the drama is only going to intensify as it winds its way through the courts, with every hearing, every motion, every delay adding another layer to the saga. I'll be keeping a close eye on every move they make, every argument they present, and I'll bring all the new developments straight to you as they happen so you don't miss a single moment of the tension, the confrontation, and the unexpected twists that are bound to come. So if you liked this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and show some love. If it wasn't your favorite, go ahead and hit the dislike. It's all good, but either way, don't forget to leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, and subscribe with notifications turned on, because you don't want to miss the next chapter of this story. This is Teen Norper, keeping a sharp eye on the chaos, bringing you the real updates, and I'll see you in the next video when things get even more intense. Here we go.